You thought this was over. Oh no. It's only just begun. Now, if you've been living under the rock, you may have missed the big announcement that Lion L. Johnson has finally returned. The foil was right. The vindication shall go down in eternity. I told you, once I wear my crown, whatever I utter comes true. This is why we're moving on to the next big loyalist Primarch. LEMAN RUSS will return next. Call me insane. Call me stupid. Call me crazy rack. But I'm telling you right now, the foundations have now been set for LEMAN RUSS to return and lead the Space Wolves during the end times. What do you mean, Valrak? The end times? Just look at the galaxy. Look at the story. Look at the announcement trailer that we've just had. The Imperium is dying, right? Our greatest threat is hope. We are killing ourselves with hope. Chaos are bursting out of the Great Rift. Demons, planets are being lost. Whole worlds being consumed. Abaddon, forces, Harkon World Claimer. You know, he's doing all his campaigns. Vashtor, you know, he's probably going to ascend to a god. There's so many crazy things that are happening at the moment that is not in the Imperium's favor. And let's not forget about the biggest thing, which is going to hit the entire galaxy. The Tyranids. This has been confirmed to be the biggest Tyranid invasion since all records have existed. And they're coming in the western part of the Imperium. The Segmentum Pacificus. This is the closest bit to Terra. Terra itself may be under direct threat of the Tyranid forces. It's time for the Imperium to mobilize. There's going to be storms, fire, ruin, death, carnage, bloodshed. There's going to be absolute chaos. And from that chaos, a legendary figure will arise like a phoenix from the flame. It will be LEMAN RUSS to come back to lead his sons when they need him most. Just look at it. Look at this from a business angle, okay? I'm not asking you to look at it from Valrak's logic. Look at it from the business angle of Games Workshop. You have the 4 Chaos Gods, right? They've all about to receive their own models. You've got Angron, who's just released, Mortarion, Magnus. Fulgrim is definitely going to be the next traitor Primarch going to be coming for the traitor forces. Now, if you switch that around and we look at the loyalist forces now, you have Guilliman for the Ultramarines, the poster boys of the actual, you know, hobby itself. You have the Dark Angels, who have now just received their glorious Primarch returned back onto them. The next big faction, of course, is the Space Wolves. We know LEMAN RUSS is alive. We know he's not dead, right? It's simple. LEMAN RUSS is not dead. They're waiting for that perfect moment to bring that Primarch back. And I think with the 10th edition storyline probably favoring, you know, the forces of the Xenos in terms of Tyranids, the forces of Chaos, you know, with Chaos Space Marines, Abaddon like that, I really think we're going to start seeing campaigns now that really hinders the Imperium, puts them back on the back foot. They're about to die, even with the Lion, even with Guilliman. But fear not, right? The triumphant of the brothers shall return. I can feel it, right? My golden plums, they're tingling. They're very, very spicy. I'm telling you this right now. LEMAN RUSS is going to be the next loyalist Primarch that'll return to this setting. Just you wait. By the end of 10th edition, Vindication Rack will have crossed the Rubicon Primaris. I'll be Primaris Vindication Rack. Anyway, that's enough waffling for me, as always. I told you, foil racks hit. You cannot kill what has no life. Foil rack will be here until the end of time. Foil rack is the only thing that's going to survive once the human race doesn't exist anymore. I am eternal.